Hi, and welcome to this week's free tutorial. Today, we're going to look at computer problems. If you're watching this video, I can assume you use your computer quite a lot. And if not your computer, some sort of internet-enabled device, like a tablet or a smartphone. What types of issues do you come up against on a regular basis while using your devices? Can you think of the problems you tend to have with your computer and see if you know how to explain these problems in English? Well, I have recently changed browsers, and since then my screen freezes a lot and my computer just ends up crashing. These are possibly the two biggest problems we have with devices in general: freezing and crashing. So it's no wonder there are lots of similar words and expressions with a similar meaning to either freezing or crashing. So let's start with freeze. When your computer, phone, or tablet freezes, it means that nothing happens when you press a button or try to use the mouse or keyboard. Nothing moves, nothing changes, nothing happens. It is worth noting that freeze is often used in its past participle form as an adjective. My computer is frozen. My screen is frozen. You can also say that your computer is not responding. My browser isn't responding. My phone isn't responding. If only certain applications aren't responding, you can force quit them, meaning that you are forcing them to close, so as to try and stop your computer from crashing. But that doesn't always work. Being non-responsive doesn't mean that your device is crashed. It might go back to normal after a while, or your screen might go blank, meaning that it goes completely black or white. Or the screen might start flickering, just like the video is doing now. After that, your device might crash, meaning that it stops working completely. At this point, it will either switch itself off or you'll have to force a shutdown. You can usually force a shutdown by pressing down on the power button for a couple of seconds. When you turn your computer back on, you usually get a message to let you know that your computer shut down unexpectedly, which can be a bit annoying since you know that's what happened. If you keep having problems with your computer, or if you're installing certain applications, you might need to update your drivers or simply try turning it off and on again. Other problems include strange beeping or buzzing sounds. Beeping, beep, 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 or buzzing. Some devices beep when the battery is low and buzz if there's a hardware problem. My laptop made the most awful buzzing noises last year when the fan broke. Okay, there were a lot of words there. Let me test you and see how many you can remember. If nothing happens when you press a button or try to use your mouse, what do you say is wrong with your computer? You can say that it's frozen or it isn't responding. What do you say if your screen suddenly goes completely black? You say it's gone blank. What can you do if an application isn't responding? You can force quit it. What does your computer tell you when you turn it back on after it crashed? It says, computer shut down unexpectedly. I hope you were able to answer all the questions correctly. These are just some of the problems you might have with your pieces of kit. Why don't you take a moment or two to write down any new vocabulary you've just heard and let us know if you've ever had any of these or any other problems via our Facebook page. I do hope none of your devices have given you any trouble this week. Thanks for listening. See you next time. If you liked this free tutorial, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. You can also like us on Facebook to ask questions, get feedback, and suggest future videos. If you want to join our online school for a year, where you get 3 10-minute lessons per week, including homework, subscribe here.